It's episode 13 of my As a Bag of Hammers playthrough of Encased. Looks like today's the day we finally get to set out into the open world. I think I said that once before and then immediately went back to picnic. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's about to happen again, except with this, it's Magellan. I have a couple things to do in here. I'm just gonna give the highlights, I guess. Alright, so it looks like what I was looking for, polymetallic ore, was available from Pavel Svetlov here, down in the
Later.
vehicle bay. I'm going to head back to my car because I forgot to grab all my stuff. So what I wanted to do first was see about upgrading Fox's weapon. So I'd forgotten that while I don't have... How do I do this? I'm trying to remember. Here we are. Okay, upgrade weapon. So you see, I don't have the gunsmithing for it yet, but what I'd forgotten is that I can just use technical manuals to take care of that. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to pop two of them. Luckily, I have 8, and they stack. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the weapon. We can upgrade it... Well, I'm hoping to be able to upgrade it 3 times. So, 1 upgrade, 2 upgrade. Okay, I'm short 3 polymetallic ore to do a 3rd upgrade, and a weapon repair kit. How long does this last? An hour, okay. So I have time to poke around. So what's this guy up to? The blue mutters to himself. Tear up the floor just to find a rat's nest? They're out of their goddamn minds. Hey, I see you there. Come out. I don't know why I have trapping 60. That's probably survival skills, but let's offer to help catch the rat. He narrows his eyes in discontent. If you want to help, find a cage for the beast. You, I hear you rustling your ass over there. I bought a cage last episode. Here you go. Technician is thrilled to bits as you pass him the cage. Now I'll get you. Hey, move aside. After I set out the bait, we'll wait a while. You don't have to wait long. Attracted by the smell of the bait, the rat appears from under the floor and crawls into the cage. Cage door snaps shut like a steel trap. Well, isn't it a steel trap? Okay. The panicked animal thrashes about, muzzle against the bars. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to drown the bastard. Then I'll patch up the floor here before anyone trips. He critically eyes the distorted panels. I don't want the rat. Like, I really don't want a rat. Yeah, have fun with that. So I've been chatting with everyone to see if any of them are able to sell some of that polymetallic ore. This guy has a level 6 weapon called Mistress. It's expensive, but I can afford it. That's awfully tempting.
So where
I'll
were
remember
we?
that's there. So I decided to go ahead and purchase this thing. I'm not quite sure how he's supposed to do his job without it, but that's his problem now. Let's see. So the previous weapon, 34 to 35 damage, 52 to 53 with the same number of points. So that is a huge upgrade.
Come on, don't be shy.
A young, thin, and almost invisible guy with glasses slouches in front of the monitor. Next to him is a sign that reads Antonio Aguirre, Security Officer. I'm not sure why I would artistically depict the nebulizers in the decontamination chamber on the laboratory level and demand that they be turned off. Oh, that's probably the guys that are trying to get stuff out of. Well, let's go ahead and see how he reacts. You remember there's the 2 scientists that are trying to get a relic out of the lab level. Let's try it. He scratches his head thoughtfully. Why are you so afraid of a shower? No offense, but you could really use it. What? Decontamination? Okay, I get it. Sure, I can deactivate the chamber, but what for? Convincingly eat a pencil off the table. He rolls his eyes. Hey, stop eating my pencils. I need those, alright? Unchewed. Looks sideways at the eraser. The soldier hastily grabs all the stationery off the table. Alright, I'll turn off the decontamination, but only for a little while. Just don't touch any more pencils, okay? Looks sideways at the eraser. uh, let's mysteriously clap our own puffed cheeks and walk away. There is something else I need from him, though. Let's rummage through his desk looking for selectrones. This is for Nakamura. Plainly surprised by your impudence, Antonia pushes you off the table with difficulty. What kind of gingerbread kingdom are you from? You can't do that. You need to have a special form. Point in your jumpsuit. You're already dressed in a special uniform. Aguirre exhales warily. The form. A sheet of paper with boxes and lines on it. Amma Kamau gives them out on the admin level. Bring the piece of paper here and I'll give you the selectrons. Damn, where did McNamara find you anyway? You gotta close that place down. Walk away singing a song about a snowman.
Senpai, we will visit Akira, won't we?
We can do that if you'd like. I honestly wasn't planning to, but yeah, I could see why she would want to, if a robot can want. I'm not sure about the robots in this universe, whether or not they're the wanting sort. First off, though, let's chat with these guys.
So, where were we?
He pulls impatiently on your sleeve. Has there been any progress? I'm relying on you here. Now, we already learned as much as we can about their relic. Let's say we've solved their problem. He tugs anxiously at the collar of his shirt. Thank you. Science owes you a lot. I hope so. He turns to his colleague. Dieter, prepare the relic for transport. Let's begin. After carefully wrapping the relic in layers of silicon, you can never be too careful after all, Dieter leaves the lab. Reuven anxiously watches him go.
I hope to see you again soon.
I should have tried to trade with the other guy first. Akira, your daughter wants to talk to you.
And I was starting to get bored.
He's glowing with happiness. I have serviced Yoko's system. She's totally fine, and she's charging nicely. Thank you with all my heart. Say yada yada softly. Well, we could be nicer than that. And also shop.
Later.
Emma Kamau. She's the one
Well?
apparently I'm supposed to get a form from. A serious, dark-complected woman is sitting before a computer terminal, slowly masticating a wad of gum. On her chest is a silver badge that says Emma Kamau. Describe the situation. You need a document from her in order to dispose of Aguirre's selectrons. She stops chewing for a second. Got it. Form 211C. Wait, what are they for burning? Then it's 211D. She reluctantly gets up from her seat and walks over to the lockers against the wall. She soon returns. She hands you an imposingly thick file. Don't make those eyes at me. This is a list of the seized selectrons and the articles of the criminal code you'd be violating if you decided to sell or transfer the selectrons to a third party. Hint, hint. Sign here and here. Okay, so it seems like these are counterfeit selectrons that people are using to get back into Magellan, which we could turn around and sell. Okay. To be honest, I actually thought the story with the selectrons would be a little bit more sinister, but, guess that's what it is.
Greetings.
Throw a few crumpled papers onto the table. The form for the selectrons must be here somewhere. He looks at you like you're a total cretin, and with an exasperated sigh starts rummaging through the papers. So that's not it, that's trash, this is, also trash. Here's the form. Now pay attention. Take this key, go to the head of the surveillance office, and take the box of selectrons from the safe. No, do not eat the fucking key. Just go get the damn box. So I'm trying to figure out who would be the head of surveillance. Perhaps it's Ida Grace. Remember, she was the one that wanted to execute a couple of oranges for having the audacity of wanting to leave. Grace is studying some papers, sipping at her coffee. Ask what those papers are. She fans herself with the papers. Usual bureaucracy. Investigation team conclusion. Fucking idiocy. I am the investigation team. And then I have to evaluate my own work, damn it. It would have been easier to shoot them both dead.
The end
Well,
of the game.
sorry. I see a safe here. Could this be the one? Here we go. So, after well over an hour for me, we can finally get to exploring. Now, first off is the cave that was mentioned in Junktown. I somehow didn't even get this as a map marker my first time around, so let's see what we have to see here. Okay, so this is built up a bit. I was kind of expecting that. I got the impression that it was a bit of a town. I can use that ropeway. Let's have a look this way first, see what we're getting. I'm guessing that that ropeway is like a back entrance. Oh. Okay, so we have traps, and these guys are hostile. So while I will probably fight everything and anything that I can... Oh, not only are they hostile, we got turrets there. Okay. I'm going to want to fight everything, just for the experience points. Although, you know what? Why don't you stay here? I'm going to go open that metal box. But I am going to take the rational approach and sneak in the back first, see what happens. And the box was empty. Ooh, that was a lot of fatigue. Can Yoko and Fox not come up through here? Ooh, I should... Yeah, I gotta disconnect them. It looks like they're trying to walk the long way around. No, they cannot. Okay, so I'll have a peek around with Eiley up here before I decide what to do. So I've snuck around back of their little podium here. Again, these guys are all showing the hostile icon, which means that there's no dialogue to be had here, which is unfortunate. Perhaps there would be if I like stood up in the middle of them. I could take a look. I don't think I could take a lot of them without my companions, though. Well, let's see about doing some stealth takedowns here. So we have an assassin strike with our blade. Let's see what happens.
Whoa. What was that?
Well, it didn't kill her outright, but she didn't notice me and I was able to take a second hit. Or put in a second hit. What did she have? Criminal book. Utterly useless. Well, not entirely useless. Sometimes I do get criminal checks above 150. Let's see if I can get the rest of them. Probably not, but we'll certainly give it a try.
Who did this? Huh? What? What the?
Okay, so that didn't work. What I guess that means is now I gotta see about getting these two. You know what? I am gonna see if I can just get Eiley out of this situation. But if these two get attacked, I want them ready.
Brothers.
Okay, so she called for help, but it doesn't look like she was successful at it. You go ahead and kneel, or just save the points. Okay. Hopefully, if I can kill her quickly, I can just get out of this. Ooh, almost. Although, there's no way he's going to be able to keep up with my character when my character decides to make a break for it.
I'll smack you up.
No, don't run there. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how you managed to get... Is there like some sort of secret door there or something? Because... Did she go through this... She went through this tube. Oh, this tube. Okay. So there is a secret... Interesting. I was wondering whose turn it was, and no one's. Eiley has managed to successfully flee. And how about that? So this is how we can get these two in. It's a good thing that my character is as much of a coward as she is, or I never would have seen that. Alright, so how do I want to approach this? I wonder... I'm thinking, let's put Yoko up here. And while I'm not going to take the shot, I am going to make sure... Okay, so I can hit. Okay, so that's an awesome spot for Yoko to be in. So what I can do is get in a good first strike, so I might as well do that. Eiley's frontliner anyway, so let's go ahead with our Assassin's Strike. Nope, go ahead and finish moving. Assassin's Strike.
You did this.
Switch.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, I was hoping to get in some more hits, but nope. Just upgraded her hand weapon. So let's get Fox right up into the fight.
Hey, stop right there. What?
128 damage. Nice. Alright, Yoko. Let's see. Can you finish this guy off? Probably not. Although, let's go ahead and start with the kneeling position, because I'm probably not going to be moving much. Might as well take a precise shot with what's left. Or, no, we can save some AP. So let's go with regular shot. Hoping for a crit, but no such luck. And I bet you Eiley kills both these guys. One. Yeah, you guys got nothing. Oh, that's right, there's guys down there. As well as a couple of turrets. Now, Yoko, can you hit him from there? You can. And now that we've moved, let's go ahead and get in the fighting stance or wrestling stance, whatever it wants to be called today. One good whack, and that extra action point's not going to help much, so defense class it is. Okay, so the turrets have joined the battle, but luckily they can't actually come to me, so I'm not too worried about that.
Ow!
Well, you can hit him. Or her.
You're dead, asshole.
What I would like to do, I don't know what the range of this turret is, so I would like to get back just a touch. I'm going to heal.
That's it. Your ass is grass.
Oh, that's a level up. Let's see what Fox can do from over here. Oh, she doesn't have enough action points to shoot, so we'll put her in defense class. Oh, this is interesting. So Yoko can actually hit the turrets from here. I wonder if they can hit her. I'm going to chance it. Just start working on these turrets.
Violator, stop the attack.
So I have 10 action points for Eiley. Let's go with 2 hits and get back behind this wall, and hopefully the turret can't hit me from here. I should be able to hit him because he was able to hit me.
That's it. Your ass is grass.
Nice. I am going to see whether or not Yoko can just cheese the heck out of this. As long as we're going to be here for a moment, might as well go to kneeling.
Violator, stop the attack.
What I should do with Fox is get her within range to energize, which will increase the damage of Yoko, making better use of my limited ammunition. Not wildly limited. I mean, I do have lots, but I don't have literally infinite. Alright, so that has actually concluded the fight for the moment. What I'll probably do instead of using up ammunition is get Eiley down in there for an assassin strike and just smash the living crap out of it with my baton. First, might as well loot these guys, and before I forget, definitely reload Yoko's gun. I was about to run up and let these prisoners out, but I bet you if I were to let them out now, they would... Oh, cannibals. These guys are cannibals? If I were to let them out, they'd run for the front door and get absolutely annihilated by that turret. So before I do that, I will take care of the turret. But before I take care of the turret, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's a perk level. Awesome. And I think I am currently pushing science. I want science of 60. So we'll just dump them all in. So the next perk pretty much has to be badass for the 15 points of resilience. I see resilience is up to 40. That should take it to 55. I moved some armor around, so that's how I got resilience of 40. An extra 15 points of fortitude, always nice, but it's really that resilience that I absolutely need. So as for this other turret, what I... You know what, I probably should have just left Yoko where she was. So Yoko, go ahead and get back up there. Fox, I want you here. And Eiley, I will have sneak in behind the thing and do a assassin strike.
Attention! Attention!
Nice. Let's see about getting these guys out of harm's way.
Hey, help us! Open this goddamn cage!
Trevor Penn and Darja Berger. What's up, guys? A tough but very thin man thanks you with a respectful nod. I didn't believe anyone would actually show up. I just wish you'd come sooner. Uh-oh. Barter? Trevor Penn, you don't mind me not wearing a tie, do you? His body has been slashed with something sharp, numerous scars from occult symbols. There is a kind of a star on his forehead. Ask him about the symbols. His fingers glide across his skin, feeling for the scars. If I understood right, they belong to some kind of cult bastards. Oh, well, that's helpful. They mutilated Tarja. She looks fine. Well, no, okay, so we can see some scars. You know, I wanted to get those tattoos when I was younger, but I guess I'll just stick with scars. Trevor smiles sadly. So, about these cages? He tries to smile. When a whole crowd comes to you, it's difficult not to wind up in a cage. What did they want? They wanted dinner. Luckily, they didn't get it. How you doing, Tarja? An extremely frightened woman cowers, trying not to look into your eyes. Don't. There are symbols carved into her cheeks with a knife. Ouch. Ask about the pictograms. She sobs. They're psychos. The one in charge, he said it was the right thing to do. Interesting. Cages? She covers her face with her hands. They said we'd be a part of him. The next ones, they wanted to eat us. Okay, well, you're free. I can give you a lift into, well, not so much into town. I'm probably not heading into town for a while, but okay. Well, it looks like we have a log jam here. I can't get out because Fox is blocking Tarja, and Tarja can't get out because. Anyway. All right. Good luck, guys. I might have some clothes. Yeah, it looks like they would have totally just run right. Ooh, they just ran right past the mines. How they managed to do that without dying is is a mystery. I am going to go ahead and claim the XP. So I'm going to do a counterclockwise rotation of the entire map. Pretty much wind up hitting all the main places twice in the course of the story. I think I did them clockwise the first time. We'll do them counterclockwise the second time. The car floats gently over the road, swaying slightly on bumps. You turn the steering wheel, looking around now and then. Glancing through the windshield again, you notice something interesting in the distance. I think we've seen this dialogue before. Let's have a closer look. You pull over to the side of the road. Not too far from the road, there is a shallow lowland overgrown with thorny bushes. That's where you leave your car. Once back on the road, you head out. Yeah, we've seen this one before. Okay. The narrow path, barely visible against the sun-bleached sand, ends abruptly, leading nowhere. You are at the very edge of the dome. The border is almost invisible, even up close. However, that doesn't make it any less magnificent. A few steps away, the scenery beyond is distorted as if viewed through a gigantic lens. Peering closely at the dome's shell, you can see an almost translucent reflection of the desert behind you. What would be really cool is they mentioned like it's a different biome on the other side of the wall. Sort of like you can't actually see the Great Wall of China from space, but you can see it actually divides the two biomes enough that you can see the different colors of the biomes. And you would think that this transparent wall would do the same thing. On one side, you'd have one type of vegetation. On the other, you'd have the other type of vegetation. So even if you can't see the wall, you can absolutely see where it is. Well, caveman use rock. Pick up a heavy stone and try smashing the invisible barrier with it. You heft the stone up over your head and cast it at the invisible wall with all your might. When the stone reaches the border, it freezes in midair, then slowly slides to the ground. Try to walk through the dome? That didn't go so well with the elevator. You take 2 steps forward and are instantly stuck. It doesn't feel like a wall. You're just stuck in the middle of nothing, rapidly realizing you can't move a single micron forward. Well, hopefully we can move a single micron backwards. Touch the border? Your outstretched hand meets an invisible obstacle. Beneath your fingertips, the dome's shell feels nothing like glass. It's neither hot nor cold. It's not slippery nor solid. It seems to have no physical characteristics at all. It's as if it wasn't there, except that it is there, and it's impermeable. Well, let's leave. Well, it's a little bit of insight into the nature of the... Well, I guess it's more questions than answers. Next up, the radioactive graveyard, which we've been set to look for. I believe it's Leighton for the security guard in Picnic. Okay, I think we're gonna get the same dialogue here. What is our something interesting this time? At the foot of a large whitish boulder is a cardboard box with a hole cut in its side. It looks like a house for some small animal. Let's examine the box. You're right, it is a small house. The bottom of the box is lined with hay and there's a small spotted rock. Oh, there's no traces of an animal living there though. Could it be that someone made a house for the rock? Let's observe this wonderful rock. You make yourself comfortable and observe the rock with keen interest. Maybe the rock has just returned from a night hunt and is taking a nap. Maybe it got sleepy from the heat. Perhaps the rock does not live alone, and while its partner is exploring nearby, this rock is guarding their nest. So many amazing questions, so many mysteries associated with a simple rock. We will play with the rock. You spend many fun minutes in the rock's company. First, you have a staring contest, and the rock scores a decisive victory. Also, despite its immobility, he has a certain talent for hide and seek, and he is excellent at blending in with the terrain. He does it so well, you end up stumbling over him and angrily throw the rock over the nearest dune. You're overwhelmed with the horror of what you've done. Perhaps the rock isn't good at navigating this terrain. What if it never finds its way home? You wander around for a while looking for the rock, but come back with nothing. You've lost a wonderful friend. Life is cruel. Continue on your way. I think I did get that one last time. You get a fortune +1 relic out of it, which is actually pretty good, but, you know, I didn't get it this time, so be it. Radioactive graveyard. Okay, so these guys don't show as hostile.
Dig faster.
Let's actually bring our companions with us.
I'm doing my best.
You can't believe your eyes. A group of merry men are celebrating Halloween. After all, what else could these people in idiotic costumes be doing in a graveyard? Among the crowd, there is one that stands out, emitting an air of pride and pompousness. His dirty face is decorated with some pseudo-Egyptian symbols.
What do you need?
Seeing you, he raises his hand. Stand still, mortal. I perform on my guitar. I perform the duties of high priest, and I perform the work of gods. Now the gods wish to know what the hell you are doing here. We're just passing by. Yeah, I really don't care that they're digging
I
at
hope
graves.
we won't see you again. What do you need?
You begin to dig. Seeing that, the high priest approaches and fists you in the back, annoyed. That's not how that verb works. What are you doing, you blasphemous brat? The pharaoh's treasure is ours.
Get out.
Then I'll start working on these graves. What I should be doing, actually, is scanning these. That's probably a much better bet. And as long as I'm taking radiation, or anyone's taking radiation, it probably should be just me. So over here we have Unknown Grave. And it looks like we have Leighton Langley. Yep. And we'll dig him up for good measure. He had $2 on him. So I dug up a piece of armor called the Plot Armor Coat. Let's see what this does. Okay, action points +1, so you can probably already guess where I'm planning to put this. Although, no resilience bonus. So I could put this on one of the other two. Evasion +20. Wow. Yeah, this goes on Fox, I guess. It doesn't have defense class bonus, which is unfortunate. But evasion +20, hit points +20, AP... Yeah, I mean, overall, that's definitely better. It's a pity that didn't have resilience on it. But maybe at some point I'll get Eileen's resilience high enough that I can start using stuff like that on her. Ooh, ton of money in that one. And radiation poisoning. Well, let's get this dealt with and then get out of here. Tons more money. Okay, that was about 1,350 bucks. And this is radiation sickness stage 3 for +4 psyche and -4 everything else. Harris Hampton, who are you?
Howdy.
The creature that greets you with a wave of its hand doesn't look very much like a human with its absolutely hairless head, wrinkled, partially bleached skin, sores, and unhealthfully thinness. Nevertheless, it is a man. Moreover, he wears blue wing overalls with a patch of a committee employee. It reads, Harris Hampton, graveyard keeper. Just a minute. Okay there. Now, 'tis a hello. I'm not quite sure what accent I'm supposed to be mimicking here. The keeper wipes the place where his nose should normally be with the sleeve of his overalls, grins broadly, showing all 5 of his teeth, and offers you a hand that looks more like a nipper. We rarely have guests here. By we, I mean the deceased and I. Got business here? Gently pinch off a piece of... No! Oh, God, no, no, no. I mean, is that the only way to progress this conversation? Because all of these are leave. Okay? He laughs awkwardly. Yeah, I know, I'm crumbling, all of me. Is that what it is now? My medcom doesn't work, that doggone dog. Hey, gross. Do you bother? You know.
Bye-bye.
Let's look at his, medcom and loot the heck out of him. I don't think any of this stuff shows it's locked. Let's see what we can do about this medcom. A big dusty machine smelling of liquor candy is standing forlornly in a corner. You examine it, trying to guess its function. Is it a shower stall, a toilet, a photo booth? It better be a photo booth. Let loose a boisterous yell and headbutt the machine. Come on, start working already. Come on, luck. The device reels back with a quiet crack, and then something happens. Suddenly the buttons light up and a quiet tune starts to play from the little speakers inside the casing. It seems to be a shower cabin with a built-in radio. Well, let's try again. Looks like that one worked. Let's clear our body of radiation. Or do we start by clearing the radiation sickness? You climb into the stall, feet and all, to wash away the radiation. There appear to be no taps nearby, so you randomly poke all the buttons and yell loudly to make it increasingly compelling. Please stand under the spray. The voice coming from the speaker is immediately interrupted. You get washed with cold, chemical-smelling liquid. It seems that this is not water. You gather some of the muck in your palms and try to taste it. That's definitely not water. Radiation sickness. You explore the cabin, alternately pressing all the buttons. The machine is obviously tired of this. A pair of rubber manipulators, looking like big scary hands, drop down on your shoulders, fixing you in an uncomfortable position. Cry threateningly. Your fierce resistance remains unanswered. The rubber arms clutch your shoulders even harder. You can clearly smell alcohol. Several needles at a time pierce your decontaminated skin. Crimped tubes running along the manipulator are pulsing with solutions. You stand still for a while, listening to an unexpected light jazz until the mechanical arms let go of your shoulders at last. A recording of pleasant-sounding voice is played. The procedure is over. Thank you. Hey, buddy, I fixed your thing. Maybe, it can... Well, judging by your picture, it probably can't fix that.
Glad to meet you.
Cheers and high spirits. Would you check the medcom if you're not in a hurry? Refuses to work, the old flapdoodle. Proudly stick out your chest and do a small jig on the spot. You're the best mudcom fixer in the dome. Strangely enough, he understands you. Oh, really? Wow, would you look at that? Hands of gold you got right there. Maybe you don't got a lot of brains, but you sure know better about these things than I do. Well, now you can drop by any time and patch yourself up. Well, let's grunt like a pig and run away.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna have another
Dig
chat
faster.
with these guys.
Pharaoh's wrath will redound upon you if you tarry.
Well, what? Again.
Stop digging. The fop imitating a priest shakes his head indignantly. Why should we do that? We're looking for the Pharaoh's treasure. Be gone, wretch. Portray a sinister mummy and approach the mummers. Moving away, you find some suitable props in the bushes. Dirty, rough... Oh god, don't put those on. Wrapping yourself in them, you go to meet the mummers in the form of a horrible mummy.
Yes, you, get out. Now.
Your costume is just too good. Screaming and dropping their spades, your new friends flee away, not even giving you an explanation. Shout, trick or treat, waving a shoe over your head. Alas, neither your shoe nor your shouting helps to call them back. Let's see what we have to find at Everett Road. Even in its unfinished state, the junction's scale is astounding. Countless concrete blocks, mountains of rubble, and hardened cement bags were all supposed to be fashioned into huge viaducts. But then the incident happened and all those big plans ended up remaining just plans forever. Drive away. Okay. Kind of expecting a bit more there, but... Some huge structure sprawls across the horizon, resembling a long wave of a frozen storm. Having approached closer, you stop and get out of the car. Before you is a large matte wall, covered with small irregularities and thin, geometrically regular gaps. That's probably some kind of forefather thing. The wall produces an oppressive feeling of loneliness and worthlessness, but this isn't a sign of psi radiation. The effect is likely caused by the mere sight of the ominous structure itself. Let's try to gouge out a piece of the wall. You pick up a big stone and strike the wall with it. It leaves you sweaty and breathless, but you did manage to collect a few small fragments. Well, off we go. Let's see what we have at Cannibals Station. Alright, I see a whole bunch of mines here. First thing I'm going to do is get my companions out of the way, because I'm guessing they will almost invariably step on them while I try to disarm them. Oh, well, this could be interesting. A level 5 grenade launcher. Well, yeah, we're going to give that to Yoko. That sounds awesome. Let's do that right now. Did that come with much in the way of ammunition? It came with 6 rounds. So the story behind Cannibals Station is that for some reason, something or someone started creating mass paranoia. Everyone thought that everyone was trying to kill each other. And, well, they don't seem to be around anymore. Some of these notes, and you see there's tons and tons of notes, suggest that it was only 1 or 2 people that started writing all these notes that got everyone so paranoid. But we don't know just yet. That being said, if any of you have ever played a video game before, I think you'll recognize a boss chamber when you see one. So what I need to do here is unlock the interface, and then hit crane lift and move and quickly pull up my inventory screen so I can switch out my gloves. Alright, I don't want my characters up next to this thing for any length of time, but I need them here because this guy here, he has to go down immediately. What I would like to do, though, is get energized on Eiley. And move up. Get 2 hits on this guy. We might as well use this grenade launcher. Oh, I can't actually hit them all? Well, okay, I guess we won't be using the grenade launcher. Go ahead and just nail this guy. Come on, get me... Well, that was a crit and it wasn't spectacular.
You're dead.
I'll get in there and bring this guy down. Awesome. Okay, let's move here. Grab a hand grenade. We're going to start grenading these guys.
Sorcery! Fops! Sorcery!
Alright, now, I see that this guy is basically attacked Yoko directly. Let's try this castling. Awesome. Okay, so I managed to put him over here, move Fox away from the combat. I mean, that was perfect. That was everything I needed right there. Yoko, you keep hitting him as well. We need that guy down.
Senpai, I'm taking damage.
Okay, what can we do for them? How much? 7 AP just to get there. Let's heal the robot. Okay, how much AP does that leave me with? Yeah. Drop a medkit forte on Fox. Who is poisoned. Okay, mental note. Start whacking this guy. I don't like the fact that all of my characters are right next to each other like this, but it's just how it sort of worked out. Have to take advantage of this opportunity. Bring him down. Okay. And I do have enough hit points to heal myself. Now what I definitely need to be doing is spreading my characters back out. What can I do about poison? Atox antidote. Will that do it? I mean, it's either that or I heal myself. Here's hoping. Come on. It did. Okay. And apparently I'm immune to poison for 1 turn thanks to that. How many medkit fortes do I have left? Because I would like to just keep chowing them. Oh, okay. Timed out. Oh, it shares a timer with regular medkit. Okay, well, it looks like I'm not healing with Fox. So go ahead and hit it. And let's energize Yoko. Yoko, what can you do? Oh, let's drop a grenade on it. Not much in the way of damage there.
Asking for repairs.
Use the medkit on Fox. Now, I can't get caught in the trap of just healing over and over again. Eventually, it will just kill me if all I do is heal. Is Yoko okay for another turn? Yes. Break out the hand grenade again. 73, okay. Making a bit of progress. Spread out. Now, Fox. You're not exactly one of the big hitters, so you go ahead, go back, grab some fixer, use it on the robot. That was from full health. Oh, jeez. I need this to end quickly. I could get in close, but then I'll start taking damage. But I can make it end quickly if I can get in close. So I'll still have 8 action points. What I should do is 2 more grenades. No, oh, jeez, wrong button. Oh, man, I thought that would just throw another grenade. Okay, well, come on, Fox, do it in. Please tell me you're gonna kill it. Back up, Eiley. Back up. No, Eiley. No, move. No, Eiley, move. Oh, jeez. Okay, where's the robot? Go ahead and fix her. Damn. That's probably the roughest fight we're gonna see for quite some time. I'm glad it's done. No, get back out of there. Stop walking into it. That thing can still kill us despite the fact it's dead. I'm gonna want to go in there and loot it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be real bloody careful about how I do that. You just had cigarettes. That's helpful. You had relic dust. What do we have here? Okay, well, let's grab it and get out. What is our new unidentified relic? It's a relic that adds relic slots. Okay, so pull that off. Well, it says it adds relic slot. Oh, it really did. Okay, so That is knocking down her charisma, which I don't care about, but more points in psyche on Fox is definitely a plus. And as for the last relic slot, I have another one of these back in my my Winnebago, so I will drop another one of these on her. Well, Fox is even more powerful now. Oh wow, that fight gave me 2 levels up. That's that's spectacular. Okay, well we're gonna put the points into science. Got high-tech modifications on the board. What are we gonna do after that? Well, first we'll save that. I'm at a bit of an impasse as to what to spend the remaining 17 points on. My next level up, I will get another 13. I don't think there's any reason to claim them just yet. The next turn, or the next level up, I'll have 30, and I'll be able to pick any branch. I'm thinking it'll be medicine, because I'll get resuscitation and addiction recovery, but I don't think there's any necessity to take care of that right this second. So I will hold off on that. So I've headed out and popped into my personal camp. What I would like to do is see whether or not I can get Yoko's weapon upgraded now that I've picked up the high-tech modifications. Now we'll know we'll have to pop some science books, which is easy enough to do. Weapon repair kits, we'll probably need more of those. I'd love to be able to do 3 upgrades on it right now. Let's see whether or not that can happen. So that's 1 magazine popped. How far does that get us? Okay. Oh, it even changes its look. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'll have to do another, and I'll need another weapon repair kit. Give me 1, because I don't think I'll be able to upgrade it twice. Wow, I think I can. Okay, 1 more repair kit. Where am I? Okay, weapon repair kit. Am I gonna be able to make this a level 6 already? That would be incredible. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, I don't have any more technical manuals, or I'd actually be able to bring it up to level 7. But that's that's incredible. Okay, so I have my character with a level 6 weapon. Unfortunately, I was only able to get Fox's main weapon up to 5 because I ran out of polymetallic ore. But yeah, I've basically doubled the level of Yoko's main gun as well. That's pretty awesome. So we began our journey circumnavigating the dome by upgrading Fox's weapon and ended it upgrading Yoko's weapon. In the meantime, we dug up a whole bunch of graves and killed a gigantic slab of something covered in writhing people, and it was gross, but we somehow lived. We'll continue the journey around the dome, visiting every location that's on there, but continuing that, we'll have to wait for tomorrow, and I will see you then.